Hey guys, welcome to a new video. This week I wanted to do something just really chill because the last couple weeks have been crazy and I foresee that this weekend will be crazy as well so I'm starting to work on my second chapter of my graphic class, which is going to be basically some watercolor basics. If you are interested, keep on the lookout and check out the link down below for everything. Hopefully when this video is up, the second chapter is already there as well. Today I wanted to practice some inking. On my last video I mentioned that there was a manga that I was really enjoying called LEUCHTTURM, and I just love the line work of that manga, so I really wanted to just do some line work, practice a bit, and very inspired by that manga. So that is pretty much what I want to do today. I'm on a new setup. If you guys know, on Instagram I posted a photo of my new setup. I will be talking about it and I'll show you a little bit around, and then I'll do a tour because some of you guys asked me before to do a tour, so here we are. I think it looks pretty cute, so I'm excited to show you guys that. This sketchbook is by LEUCHTTURM. I never know how to say this. This was sent to me by the brand for free for me to try out. This was to become a tester for this sketchbook itself. They did not pay me, they did not ask me to do a video, they did not ask me to do pretty much anything except say my opinion to them in a DM, which I did. This is not a lot about this sketchbook, I just wanted to show it to you and just pretty much say a little bit of my opinion because some of you wanted to know. They had my name, my username engraved here in gold, which I really like. And it came with this little pen loop thingy, which you just stick. I have not used it yet just because I don't know if I want to use it in this one. I don't know, I think I'm a bit scared to put it, but I think it's a cool idea. And it also came with this pencil, which I thought it was cute. So yeah, it was a cute little package, and plus having my name just made it really cool. So basically this sketchbook, let me get all the info. This sketchbook is 150 GSM. It's mostly for, it says pencils, felt pens, marker, charcoal, pastels, and chalk. Mostly dry media. But you know me, I wanted to do a bit of my own testing, and so, oh, this is, by the way, by my good friend Joanna Ollie. She has a washi tape. Let me show you. That is stamps. It's just so freaking adorable, and I just placed one here because I have not decorated it yet. And so I did a few testing in this guy. This was my first place just to see how it handled these markers that I have and my pens. It handled pretty well. I layered like 5 layers of this, and this usually ruins almost all paper, so it handled it pretty well. Then I just did a few studies with fountain pen, and then I just went crazy with inks just because I wanted to see if it could handle it, which did very well. Here I just have a few sketches, and this was my attempt to do the swan prints for Inktober, which I never did, but I quite like this idea and I might still one day do it. This is my sketching page for my last video for Inktober, for Ferris Wheel Press. Here is the little gal that I ended up using and the little pumpkin. And no, you cannot see this. This is a surprise for next video, so it's a mystery for now. So I've tried acrylic on this, ink, and a little bit of watercolor. It handled it pretty well, but I do like the paper so far. It's pretty cool. It's thin, but it still has a little bit of body to it, if you know what I mean. And I have been using it for pretty much whatever. So today here I wanted to just sketch a little bit. I just wanted to have a chill time with you guys. I might do some questions on Instagram that you guys might want to know, and just do voiceover while I draw. But for now I want to use fountain pens. So I have this fountain pen with blue velvet grass on it. This fountain pen has actually has Wondrous Berry, so it's kind of sparkly, but I did not want to take it out and it might be cute. This doodle here was done with it. And I have my other 2 fountain pens here, and I want to put some new inks in it. So let's just fill these guys up. I think I'm going to put the Royal Rhubarb and the Deeper Dan Brown because I quite like these. This one is my thinnest pen, and I think I'm going to put the Royal Rhubarb in there just because I don't write with it as much and I really want to write with the Beaver Dan Brown. So I'm just going to put the Royal Rhubarb in this one. Hopefully I do not spill anything. That'll be very sad. And on that one, cap it so it's safe. So I have this new like little corner. I am no longer in that dark hallway and I'm pretty happy with it so far. I have a small window down there, so it's casting a little bit of light, but I have a light over top of me that if needed I will turn on. It's already messy, it's okay. Just put this. These are, what? Oh, this guy had water in it. Wow. Wow. So I'm gonna let that one sink in and we're going to go for these guys. These pens are cheap as hell. I got these from Wish. They're not anything crazy. They're very cheap, but they do the job. The only one that I have that's expensive, it's the Lamy Safari and the one from Ferris Wheel Press. No. See? And that's why I put this on top of the sketchbook. This would have been all messy already. I'm really excited to show you guys my little office, little corner here, because I think it looked out pretty cute, but there's a few things I want to do first, so I'll show you when it's all ready. Don't worry. Hopefully still this year. So this is now fully yucky. My god. Ah! Wow. Okay, I guess we're going to be using this page anyway. I guess we're just going to start. I really don't know what I'm going to draw. I think I'm looking at a reference here of some objects. I think I might just start. I really just want to start doodling more, which I think I want to start doing. So I'm just going to quickly, there's a little leaf here, branch. I'm just going to do some doodles. This might not be the most groundbreaking drawing section ever, but I just really want to start doodling more, because when I say doodling, I just want to say drawing more objects, because I have a friend that she just does everything super well, and even like just simple drawings of teacups and stuff like that. She does amazing, and I really want to start doing this because I feel like I can only draw a certain amount of objects, and that's just really making me not super happy about my work. So I guess I just really want to start doodling a bit more, and even if it's not anything amazing, I don't know, I think it's fun to be able to draw several things. I think it's important, so I'm just going to go here. Hey guys, VoiceOver Bia here. Starting with some questions that I got from Instagram. You guys were super sweet and you got me some really cute questions. The first one is from citrusgoldfish.jpg. Love that name. And they ask pens and ink that you prefer to use. I think it's pretty obvious that I like to use the Ferris wheel inks and pens. Honestly, just fountain pens. I don't really care for liners or those Sakura micron things. They usually really cut up my finger the way that I hold them. Like, I really hold those, and just the way that they're built, they really cut my finger when I hold them. I really haven't used them since maybe 11th grade. I stopped using them. And meanwhile, while I only started using fountain pens maybe a year ago, I just didn't use pens at all. I just never really liked line art until recently. Ferris wheel press inks, and I also really like my Waterman's black ink, but those are the ones that I actually only have. I just like the ones that I have because I haven't really tried any other ones. And fountain pens. Alice Real, or Alice, I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. She sent me a bunch of questions and she was adorable, so I'm only going to answer a few because I want to leave some of those questions for the next videos because these are really good questions. She firstly asks, if you were to choose only 3 primary color paints, inks for the rest of your life, which ones? And oof, my god, I have no idea. I love them all. I have no idea. I probably choose something in watercolor, and maybe I know I love green gold. and I love indigo, and probably something in the lines of quinacridone violet. I know those colors separately are some of my favorite to use. Now I don't know if they would do a nice triad. I might try and do like a video of just trying those. I don't know, that might be a cool video. Alice, what have you done? She also asks, which art medium have you tried and you didn't like? Pastels, either soft pastels or oil pastels, I really dislike. Mostly just because I don't like the texture at all. And I really like using a brush with my supplies. In terms of stuff that you apply with a brush, acrylic is the one that I least like. And I really dislike it. I don't know why, I find it so yucky to use. Like, if I water it down, it gets a weird texture. If I don't water it down, it gets all slimy. It's just a weird medium that I do not appreciate. I don't know why. I do not enjoy it at all. Just not at all. I also got a question by Ina An. I have no idea how you say this. If I ever had mold in my watercolor? Yes, many times. I tend to live in houses that are super humid. In my hometown, the house that I grew in, there would be just drops of water raining down on my wall, and that would cause for a bunch of mold in my watercolors. And in this house that I'm currently in, I lived here a year ago, and mold grows in here as well. One thing that I learned that actually takes care of it is to spray alcohol in it. I only tried this on gouache because my watercolors were surprisingly fine last year, but my gouache really loved mold in this house. So I actually started spraying alcohol when I was done using them on top of the gouache. That might be a trick for you if you find that you have mold in your watercolors or gouache. Try a little bottle of spritz alcohol. So try that and hopefully it will help you. And I think this is going to be the last question that I do. Finally, Ini Merino, who is a dear friend of mine, hi Inish. She asked me, how are you able to get all of these collabs with brands? What do you need to make it happen? I decided to answer this question because it's something I would have liked to know as well not so long ago. This is still very new to me, being able to collab with brands. It's still super new. And honestly, the only thing I had to do was just start talking to brands. I'm not a super big account, not at all. I don't have a lot of followers on Instagram. I mean, I think the first collab I did, I had like maybe 5k if less, and it was with Arteza, and they actually came talking to me. And I think having that confidence that a brand wanted to work with me gave me the jump start to think like, okay, I am someone that might interest in some brands. So I just started talking to brands that I liked. I just go on Instagram, and when I find a brand that I like, I just message them. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And that is pretty much all that I do. This is only collabs. I'm not making any money by working with these brands, but it's fun. I enjoy it, and I get to try new things and share it with you guys. This sketchbook, for example, a friend of mine told me that they were looking for testers. I tried to make sure that I actually like the brands, the message. I don't want to be sharing something that I don't enjoy. At this time, I'm also still just choosing myself the brands that come. So yeah, since I don't really am chosen per se by brands, I just go to the ones that I like. I get to choose brands that I really like and get to share stuff with you guys. So that is pretty much it that you need. I think you just need will of power to just actually start talking to brands. It might be a little bit daunting at first. I'm pretty casual since I mostly just talk to the brands on Instagram, or sometimes if they don't reply on Instagram, I try email. It's just a bit of trial and error, and it still feels a bit weird to me. This would feel impossible a year ago, to just be able to just talk to brands and work with them. I'm just trying my best to make a career out of my artwork. At the moment, I get maybe a few changes in the end of the month. It's nothing that I would be able to support myself or even pay bills, but I'm trying, and I think it just takes time. So I think by now I'm going to leave the other questions by Alice for another video because they were really cool. They were about like art goals and achievements this year, and I think I want to do a very big introspect about that because I'm not a very good person when it comes to thinking I did well. If you ask me goals, I'm thinking I didn't do anything worth mentioning. It's something I'm working on. I need to start seeing more of my value. I bet that is something that some of us feel. Yeah, you're not alone. I think these are the questions for this video. I really wanted something chill. I really like how these guys turned out. And now I'm going to pass you on to Bia to talk about the doodles. This is pretty much it, I think. My hands are a bit messy, but that's to be expected. I mean, I was using ink. And of course, in the end, I went for a default face, but I think she turned out pretty cute. She looks almost vintagey because of the colors. So the one I used mostly was the Beaver Dan Brown and the Rhubarb. I did use a little bit of the berry one here just to give it a little bit of dimension. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with them. They're pretty cute. I really like the arrow. I thought it was something that came out pretty cute. I don't know, it was a simple exercise, very relaxing. I just had some music going on while I did this. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. Let me know if you think these are cute. I might even think of turning this into a sticker pack actually because they're pretty adorable and I like that idea. I might do that actually. I think there might be something to coming on, but probably only next year already because promo time. I'm having currently a sale on my shop until the 6th of December and then my shop closes until January. Lots of originals, lots of pins such as these. I still have lots of pins such as these guys, so if you are interested in something like this for Christmas, check it out. I have tons of pins like this. Still already working on my graphic class, so if you want to check out that, it's down below. And I also want to ask for your help. I'm also starting to work with class 101 to do a very detailed gouache class, which I have never did a class on gouache before, and I really want this to be very special, so I think this is a perfect opportunity to work with class 101. So I'll leave a link down below. If you are interested in that class, please vote on the class and leave your email. You don't need to do anything else. If you vote, you get a $25 discount plus $5 discount if you do a short survey after, because this class will only go live if I have at least 200 votes in 2 weeks. So that's already pretty much 1 week that's passed. Please, 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 if you want me to do this class and you would be interested in checking it out, please vote and help me vote to me. Yeah, that is pretty much it. I will leave here as well the rewards for Patreon this month. If you are interested, I have not quite printed them yet just because it's been quite busy. Plus I have some fun backgrounds that I always do every month, so these are for this month. So if you're interested, go check my Patreon. If you will pledge, you get access to all of these goodies. I think this is enough for self-promo. I suck at these, but thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this more chilled out video. Next week will be a very fun, I hope, and exciting time because I think it will be a fun video. I'm super excited for that one, and the only thing I can let you know is that it involves acrylics, and I'm really bad at acrylics, so that's gonna be an adventure for me and you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you had fun again, and do the whole thing. Like, subscribe, comment down below which one of these is your favorite, and if you'd like this to be a pack in the future, a sticker pack, because I think they will be pretty cute. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!